Welcome back to the Talk of Radio Show. We are in here vibing, guys. This is Protege. Anyway, it is World Radio Day.
Hooray! Powered by the Jamaican National Commission for UNESCO.
In a rhyme, but it's still nice.
Yeah.
So I'm Christina, and
I'm Malik.
I was just bringing you World Radio Day vibes on Talk Up Radio. Malik, what's our next radio fact?
The next radio fact is, in the early 1950s, Radio Jamaica and Rediffusion Network distributed some 200 little brown radio boxes, aka rediffusion boxes, to communal locations, police stations, schools, shops, so that more Jamaicans would have access to radio information and programming. Wow, again, this is such good radio history, Christina.
Imagine you needed a little media in your life and you have to go to the police station for it.
My, have we evolved?
Right, we're coming from so far. Morning as well to our YouTube family. I'm loving the comments. Keep them coming. We're talking about World Radio Day. But we have some guests online. I told you we were going to do this culture and heritage niceness. We have Miss Norma Rowe, Neveisha Mcleggon, and Jordain Crosse from Abeng 88.7. Guys, I'm so excited for this conversation. Good morning. Let me check who's online. Miss Norma? Yes. Morning.
How are you?
We're good. Neveisha?
Good morning.
Morning. And Jordain?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. And welcome to Talk Up Radio Show, the voice of the Jamaican youth. I'm hoping everybody is good because we're going to get right into this conversation. So, we know a little bit about the cultural history of the Abeng. But what's the story of how Abeng Radio got its name?
Well, Abeng Radio got its name because Abeng is the tool, or maybe it's the horn that we use to communicate. Our ancestors used the Abeng to communicate. So Abeng becomes the communication, the voice of the Maroons via radio in these modern times.
That is so powerful. To ground a modern radio station in our culture and our history and our heritage and bring that forward,
It's just
you know?
connection, though. It's just so clear from what they're saying. And you know, it's World Radio Day, so we're celebrating radio as an amazing ICT and the versatility of the medium. But how would you say Abeng Radio is unique?
I think we're unique because we're very close-knit. We're like a big family. We're closer together than a lot of other people.
Which is an amazing part of radio, you know, to build a community like that. It's actually very essential. So let's jump in somewhere. Talk to us a little bit about your programming. When we tune into Abeng Radio, who will we hear and what can we look forward to hearing and learning?
When you tune in the morning, the 6:03, we are officially on air. And at that time, we have a program, Abeng Divine Praise and Glory. It's a worship program. It lasts for 2 hours, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. And then there are other programs that you can hear. And on Saturdays at 10 to 10:30, we have the children's program where we talk about issues that affect us as young people.
Right.
Yes.
And a lot of other stuff going on around us.
So they have basically, Christina, I'm picking up a very diverse range of programs that are unique to them. But I want to find out, you know, your focus is on the needs and voices of the Maroon peoples in Jamaica. How does that heritage and culture impact the way you do radio? For example, we at Talk Up Radio focus on youth in the community. So we put our youth voices first, and having fun is on an equal footing while also being informative. But how does the heritage and culture impact the way you do radio on Abeng Radio?
The heritage and culture is impacted throughout what we're doing. Right now we're working on a program called Under the Kinder Tree.
Kinder?
Under the Kinder Tree. And the Kinder Tree, that program will be a program that talks about our history, what happens, where we are now, and where we plan to go in terms of us as a people, where we will be showcasing more of our Maroon culture,
Right.
more of who we are as a people, as Maroons, what it is that our ancestors left us, what is it that they fought for, and where we are now as a nation, as a sovereign nation, where we are with our treaty and our treaty rights as a sovereign nation. So that program, we are really avidly working on that to get it out.
I'm curious because you just gave us the significance of the Abeng. What's the significance of this kinder tree, if any?
It was where meetings of war were held. They discussed what they were going to do. They gathered and they sung and they danced and had fun.
So it really represents communality again. Christina, I really pulled that question because I'm finding so far that with Abeng 88.7, there's so much history and culture, not just for the Maroons themselves, a specific group, but for Jamaicans on a whole to really benefit from. Wow.
See, this is what we mean when we say voice. This is the voice of the Maroon community. It's important.
And then there's another program that we have that's actually on air now, just a little bit, almost 2 years. It's
Right.
On a Sunday evening from 5 to 6. And that program is called Soul Food. As you know, our ancestors were very, they were believers in the Lord. I wouldn't say religious. They were Christians. And a lot of what was done was founded on their belief that they could win a war that was waged for over 80 plus years, or a battle between them and the British, and they won. So that program, Soul Food, talks about the importance of feeding your soul and
That's powerful.
your body.
So it's really holistic development overall. I'm seeing, Christina, that is
Yes.
really coming out of Abeng 88.7. But I want to shift the discussion a little bit, Abeng 88.7, and look at the fact that in this era in which we exist now, fake news and misinformation exists. And we definitely feel a strong imperative to ensure we, for example, at Talk Up Radio, are a good source, that's trustworthy content, especially in emergency situations like the COVID-19 pandemic that we're experiencing worldwide. Have you encountered this issue as well, and how are you responding to it, dealing with, fake news and misinformation? Because I know even though you're a specific subgroup and you have a specific narrative you want to portray to your grouping, have you had to encounter and deal with this?
Jordain?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, would you like to answer that one?
How do you
Sure.
protect, Jordain? How do you protect Abeng 88.7 to keep that reputation so that, fake news and misinformation will not be spread through you?
Well,
Yeah, Jordan.
Jordain, are you going to take that one?
well, could you repeat the question, please?
All right, Jordan, we're just asking about how fake news and misinformation, you see it in your community, you see it on social media.
Right.
How is Abeng helping to, curb that spread and ensure that there's good quality, good information coming out of Abeng?
Well, I would say that Abeng would be a sort of a credible source because of where the radio station is situated in the heart of one of the most popular Maroon communities. So I guess the false information would
You
Yes.
try to prevent as possible with your content.
yes. That's what I was trying to say.
That's perfect. Malik just caught it,
No,
right?
man, but I understood what she was saying. So you have to support it. I beg 88.7 colleagues. Christina, that's
Of
just how we do it.
course. All right. So right before we go to the break and we wrap up with you guys, we just want to know, what do you see in the future for Abeng 88.7?
I really want to see Abeng go international.
Ooh.
Yes.
I really want to see us getting bigger with more support, more people to work with us,
Right.
because that's been a challenge.
And
Yes, and
yes, go ahead, Jordain.
and we have the content. We are people who we enjoy doing this, and we would like to see it continue getting bigger, growing, expanding, stuff like that.
And Miss Norma.
We also the organization is set up as such that we have someone who monitors programs, a program development person. So any program will come on air has to be that person has to overlook it, see to it that it is worthy of going on air. We have persons who write scripts. We have a technician. So everything is done in an organized manner before it gets on the air.
All right, we have to go to a break, but I want to thank you from Abeng 88.7 for coming on and sharing with us the culture, the heritage, the importance of what you guys do, and the importance of having a very powerful voice coming out of the Maroon community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
welcome.
Thanks for having
Welcome.
All right, guys, we're going to a break, but I just want to mention, of course, that Abeng 88.7 is supported by UNESCO.
Yes.
You know, they launched them together, they supported them, and even recently I saw that they had some sort of training and support going on. So they're very much investing in keeping Abeng as one of those cultural points.
Heritage.
Yes.
And we just saw so much Christina coming out. I'm just so wowed.
All right, so we have to take a break. When we come back, we have more on Talk Up Radio. Talk Up Youth, Miss Effie.
Talk up youth.